Hello everybody, and today we have the first ever Mecha Knight video voted on by all of you people. I put up a poll, and Minecraft Mobs as Demons Part 2 won by a landslide, so let's just get into the lore. Greetings everybody. Today we'll be talking about a group of demons, some of which are new, others of which we've known about for a while but have started popping up a lot more recently. You may also know that recently, we brought back a squadron, led by Lex Luthor, to try and defeat the possible return of the Justice Demons, a group of Demon Hive commanders we believed were coming back. However, it doesn't seem that they are, but we have just found a new demon in recent attacks that we believe might be the first member of a possible new set of Demon Hive commanders. What this means for us, we are not quite sure on as of yet. We call it the Evocation Demon, and the reason we believe it may be the first member of a new group of Demon Hive leaders is because, similar to the, for example, Attack Demon, it has a special type of demon energy within itself that seemingly no other demon we've discovered as of yet has. Also, similar to other Hive leaders in the past, it does not generally go on the front of the attack, staying back as its body is quite frail, but its powers are far from that. It seems to create lesser demons, which we call the Vexing Demons. They're small and ghost-like, carrying swords, and it seems this demon's goal is almost to try and keep people contained. It is great at movement, and it can also create sort of crocodilian mouths out of the environment to trap people for other demons to defeat. We believe it does not have a specific purpose, as trapping people with these mouths it creates and creating the lesser Vexing Demons seem to perform very different roles. But this does mean that this demon may just be a versatile one that the rest of its group of Demon Hive leaders will fight alongside by both of them or multiple of these Hive leaders coming in the same attack. We are worried about this demon as some of the attacks involving it lately have had to bring in more soldiers than we originally started with. But we have started researching into this demon's biology and the large amounts of demonic energy that make it up to try and discover possible ways we could defeat both it and any other demons that might arise alongside it in the future. The next demon we have actually been encountering for a while, but due to the fact that it's made up of a fair amount of demon energy, we have seen a rise recently, as we believe the demons have finally recovered from the large amount of demon energy that it took for them to create the Phobia Demons. This demon is mostly used at long range to try and keep people trapped in an area. However, its main tactic is not actually its method of attack, but where it attacks. This demon is entirely specialised for attacking in cold environments. It has a long, slender body made entirely out of snow and ice, except for its arms, which are made out of wooden branches. We have no idea how they don't fall apart due to the exceedingly cold temperatures this demon attacks in, and its head, which is made out of some sort of fleshy, scaly material. This demon has the ability to fully transform into snow, hence us calling it the Snow Demon. This requires a lot of energy to create, as snow, as you know, is mostly water, and demons have a weakness to salt water. This isn't as set in stone, as demons, seemingly after so long of attacking us, have figured out a method to make their demonic energy not make the demons weak to salt water. We'll discuss some of these cases later. However, those do cost a lot of demon energy. I guess it's surprising that, after this long, they were bound to crack that code eventually. But nevertheless, this demon is quite powerful, and it shoots blasts of snow and ice to try and keep people enclosed in the area the demons are attacking. Hence why it is able to transport through the snow. It is able to capture and contain multiple people at a time for other more powerful demons to kill. I'll be completely honest, I didn't have time for design notes for the last creature, but it is definitely my favourite of the episode. I don't even know why, it's the first one I drew, and the idea of making the Evoker a demon wasn't even that appealing, but I changed it up quite a bit from the source material, and I think it turned out well. This demon, I wanted to go with a more simple design, lean more into the slender aspect, which I know don't really fit with the regular Snow Golem, but I thought it would look cool. I wanted to go almost for Absolute Mr. Freeze, if you get that reference, from Absolute Batman. You know, make it slender and icy creature I thought would look good. The design was pretty simple, kind of just a long, creepy Snow Golem. But I think that the blizzard around it definitely helps. And I think without that, this is quite a simple drawing. But with it, it's one of my favourites of the episode. Not as good as the last one, to be fair, though. Now, we will talk about the Nautilus Demon, a new demon that the demons have created, which, as I've mentioned previously, is completely immune to salt water, the previous biggest weakness of demons. The demons have finally cracked the formula on how to make demons immune to it. As I've said before, it almost surprises me they took so long, but at least it still takes them a lot of demon energy. At least until they find a better method. We'll just have to defeat them before they do that. This demon seemingly appears in areas that the demons had recently attacked, in the waters around that area. Almost as if it is made up of the dead corpses of those demons, and it definitely looks like it. It has a mossy, cracked shell, and a mutated face with multiple tendrils, with what appear to be zombified mouths on the ends. It's not that fierce a demon, and its main strength appears to just be trapping humans in its many tentacles and tearing them apart. It has been used in some attacks, where, similar to the Sniffer Demon, other demons have been seen riding it. Though these demons don't seem to be aquatic, and this demon's shell will be on the surface of the water. At least for now, the demons don't have enough energy to make aquatic demons simply for the purpose of riding this one. It works as a mount, as I've said, for the Sniffer Demon, but also to catch people trying to escape a demon attack via water. As I've said, it seems to be appearing in areas that the demons had attacked recently, and we don't know the demon's angle for this, but we are looking into it. It almost seems as if the demons have not planned for this demon to appear there, and it simply has out of some acts of nature, but for me, that's a silly theory. The people suggesting it are brilliant demonic scientists, but demons appearing naturally just doesn't sound right. Nothing about these beasts is natural. More and more accounts of demons being naturally created have been popping up now that I think about it. But something just doesn't feel right. Sure, they're biological members of a hive, but they don't have organs, they're made of demonic energy. Though, I guess there's a lot more to the situation that we still don't know, as much as we'd like to believe otherwise. Anyway, the last demon we'll be talking about today is a huge beast called the Axolotl Demon. It is very difficult to take out as, similar to the creature it's named after, if you cut off one of its limbs, another will grow back in its place swiftly after. It is a huge behemoth. Other demons have been seen riding it, but this is when this demon comes onto land. And it's usually for brief periods, as this demon works best on its own. Its head is surrounded by tentacles, which it uses to grab things, but it seems like the main reason this demon was created, unlike other demons who have very specific purposes to fulfill, either in the hive or in invasions, simply to cause as much destruction as possible. The amount of demon energy used to create this demon is in the top 20 of any demons we've ever seen, so, well, it's clear to see that the demons have definitely recovered from creating the phobia demons, but still, at least they're not getting to dangerous levels. Some of the demons we've encountered in the past are much worse than this one, but still. As you may have guessed, it is aquatic, able to swim through the water at surprisingly swift speeds for its size. And as said, it doesn't have a specific strategy, simply to cause destruction. So far, this demon has only appeared in 2 attacks, and some people are starting to suggest it may become another Demon Hive leader, alongside the Evocation demon. But most people don't buy this, as this demon doesn't seem nearly as cunning as most Demon Hive leaders to fulfill such a role. I'll be honest, I probably did have time to do design notes for that last demon, the Nautilus demon, but I didn't really feel like I needed to. It's kinda just what it says on the tin. It is just the zombie Nautilus as a demon. And this axolotl demon is probably my least favourite of the episode. I love the lore from this episode. I'm planning to build on it with, the suggested return of the Demon Hive leaders, this demon requiring more demon energy and the demon's tactics growing, but the drawing in of itself, I'm not that big a fan of. I like it. I'm glad that I've gotten to the point in my art where even if the drawing is my least favourite from the episode, I still like it, but much could be improved, I think. Anyway, I'll probably put up another poll soon to do either another thing with Minecraft mobs or demons or something completely different, so make sure to be on the lookout.